Welcome to another episode of Building My Dutch Hometown. Today I am finally going to start building my sister's house. I will leave the playlist in the description box. If you don't know, I live in the Netherlands. Maybe you already guessed by the accent, but I thought it would be fun to build the town that I live in and then, build for landmarks for me. So I built my house, I built my dad's house, I built kind of a part of the street where he still lives. And today I'm going to build my sister's house. The thing that is different this time around from the other ones is that I'm going to use custom content. And the reason for that is my sister loves to play the game as well. She's also a builder like me. She doesn't have all the packs, but she loves to use custom content. So I downloaded a bunch of custom content. I will leave everything that I used in the game. I will leave the link to where you can find it down in the description box. But let's kind of show you the family. So let's start with my sister. And can I just say, I find it very, very difficult to make people I know in The Sims. Just saying. But this is my sister. I think I did okay. But sister dear, let me know if I did you dirty or not. But your name is Suzanne in game. It's actually almost the same in Dutch. We just pronounce it a little bit differently. And this is her everyday outfit, and she loves to be comfy. She also loves to be fashionable, but she loves to be comfy. And just for funsies, I gave her bunny slippers. She doesn't have them, but I gave them to her. So let's then next go to her husband, Ruben. He is apparently in his sleeping attire, so yes, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, this is her husband. And then we have her two daughters. So the first one is called Fleur. I kind of debated on calling her Flower because Fleur is flower, but then in French. But I was like, let's just leave it. And I think I did okay. Let me know, dear. I know you will. And then this is my youngest niece. Oh, she's called Eva. And she's there. So yeah, the thing is now though that I'm kind of sad that we don't have height sliders because they feel extremely grown up, and honestly they're shorter than me. My sister isn't. And then this is Rico. This is their dog. So my sister has a lot of pets, not as much as I do. She doesn't have cats and dogs, but I just, the dog needs to be there. The other thing that I did is what I always do with pets in The Sims. They won't age. Just so you know. So I actually have a layout for my sister's house. I got a bunch of pictures. We're going to do short wall height, I think. So let's do this first, like that. And then this is actually the garage. We're going to do that one as well, so that we have it like that. Okay. And then we're going to go inside here. So we're getting the toilet here. We have a little bit of a... Yes, and then it's 3. Yes. So this is kind of the layout of the living room and the hallway. Like that. And then that's the roof piece. Yes, then it is 3, 3, 3. This is the upstairs. I'm going to put in stairs first because otherwise I don't know what the fluff I'm doing. I think this is the don't this have it? Wow, that is nice English. I think this one has it, which is going to be then the first CC. Which pack is this? Estate. I'll probably use more of the estate. And this is by House of Harlix or Felixandre. I will link everything, but I need to write it down, otherwise I will forget. And it's going to kind of wrap around here. Do I like this? No, I'm going to do that. And we need a wall around it. So she also has this, and she actually has a cabinet underneath the stairs that we're going to do like that. Because I cannot do everything extremely correctly, unfortunately, in The Sims, which is kind of sad. So the next stairs up that's an open stairway. And I have that basically here, the ladder-like stairway from base game. Her stairs kind of turn a little bit. But if I do that with the bottom stairs as well, it won't fit in her hallway. So now that we have this stairs as well, I can actually make the top floor like that. I'm going to put a wall here, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it there or if I'm going to move it. Let's add some lights. Okay. So we have everything like that. I'm also going to roof it, and that is going to be a thing because her roofing it's basically, I don't know, old school farmhouse-esque. So it's a thing. So this part is straight roofing. I am actually going to, before I start roofing, I'm going to put up the wallpaper. Yes, so now we're going to go to the roof. I'm going to use the half gabled roofs, and this is going to be, it's going to be a thingy. We're going to start here, and I remember having it, this one, one tile, flaps tucked in. I'm going to do one side first, so I can copy and paste basically the rest. Okay, and then here I need a gabled roof. Okay, so now it all kind of needs to match.
One eternity later.
It's as close as I can get to the way it's supposed to look. If you have trouble letting go, honest to God, the Sims will teach you. The other thing that I was looking at is here, because this is more of a feature that she has. They're actually not beams like they are here. It is all one solid thing. I found something else in my CC menu from Felixandre, and it's from the Kyoto set. And this is the wooden beam vertical that I found, and I'm actually going to use it. I have actually sized it up. Let's do this. You need to size you up, and then is this no, that needs to be in line with this, so it's only just a little bit that it kind of sticks out, kind of like this. The windows I had thought of for up here were, leave these. Does that work then? No, but that is okay, because I also had these kind of turned. Where are they? Here, because I also have it in horizontal. Yay! So then I'm just going to do that. Oh, I can. Need to learn to finish the sentence. However, I was contemplating using this one as an accent. And then if I put these in, this works. This works. That is so nice. That is so nice. Yay! I have an idea. It should be the same width. So this is just a little bit not wide enough. No, no, no. This is a nice window. This is from Harrie, by Harrie, and this is Spoon's full glass window. Do I have it in white? I do, but not white. I'll put that to the side. Let me figure out the windows. I don't know how long it took me, but I finally figured it out. So you can kind of see that I made some changes, right? When I went to look inside, these bottom windows were not in the correct position. So I changed those, and then I also had to change the ones that are up here. Thing I also did is, at first I grabbed the same windows that I have here. So these smaller ones, the light box windows. But I don't know, this is a square window from the same set. And I thought that that actually worked very well. So that is what I did. Then I put the plankies back in, and yeah. Below here, these are two of these windows. So it's still the same set, the same CC set, but two of these windows, one I placed here, the other placed there, so that you can kind of, there's a narrower window in the center, but I cannot do that. So, you know, I did it like this. And then these windows I put here as an accent, and then with the same planks. Why are you messing? Why are you being so bitchy with the plankies up here? For here, it's basically this full one with a square one there. The doors that I have here are from the coastal kit from Harrie, and this is the coastal garage door, and this looks most like the garage door that they have here. So we're going to put that in. Then here on the side is going to be the front door. I grabbed this one from, what kit is this from again? Dream Home. Is that, oh wait, is that Dream Home Decorator, or is that, oh dear. No, that's Grown Together, and she doesn't have that pack. No! Oh, that is so sucky. I know, I can already hear her say, but it doesn't matter, I'll find another one. It does matter. I'll just grab the one from base game. Am I happy about it? No. It's fine. It's not, but it's fine. I'm going to go to walls and then platforms. And I'll just grab a platform like that. Like that. And then move it. Yes. And then you need to scoot over. And you need to scoot over. like that. Yes. So that is then basically the front portion done window wise. So you see here kind of a skylight thing. I'll show you how I did that on the other side of the house. We're just going to go to the back of the house. So here is the garage, and the door kind of that she has is something like this. So we're going to put that one in there. Then she has a window here that I need to see from the inside to see if I positioned it correctly. Yeah, thereabouts. So this is fine. Yeah. And then this I'm going to place right there. Here, she actually has doors like this. She usually has one door closed. However, I cannot find it. I can, but then it's different height. So we're just going to go with this one. Yes. And we're also going to place a window next to it, which is also, it should be a narrower window, but it is what it is. We're going to scoot this over a little bit like that. She has a skylight basically there. So these are skylight windows from the clean kit by Harrie. There's a whole skylight thing, and it is located in, if you download the pack, it's located not in Windows, but in decorations and then miscellaneous, I believe. There you can basically find all the skylights that they have in the pack, and I just grabbed the one tile. And what we're going to do is we're going to rotate them. So I'm just going to place them next to each other. I'm going to do Shift-T to grab my tool mod, and then we're going to rotate -70. Yes. So that's the correct angle for the wall there. I kind of need to see, where is it, the sky? Oh, it's all the way up top. Oh, it's there. So I need to rotate it again. And I don't really know by how much. So we're going to figure that out. I'm just going to grab one of the windows, and I'm actually going to, it should be kind of here somewhere. And this is the height that it needs to be in. I'm going to put you there. I need something that I can see it with. So kind of like that. Okay, then I'm going to do, yeah, I think the position is fine, but it's kind of in between solar panels. So maybe I need to scoot it over a little like that. And as you can see on the side, it's not, I need to tilt it a little bit more. So I'm going to do it like this, and then I'm going to grab my tool mod again. No. Rotate.
-5. Let's see that first. Oh no, I need to rotate then 10 to do.
Almost. Oh, that is almost. 2.5 maybe. Yeah, that's it. That is nice. So now I need to rotate this one the same, and I don't remember what it was again. And because they are in roofing, it doesn't really work. However, I'm just going to pretend it does. So I'm just going to make sure that it is basically the same height. Then I'm going to kind of go inside, and I'm going to try and position it. And that's kind of how I kind of fabricated the skyline. Now that we are here, so solar panel roof, I'll just size them down, and then they fit kind of where I want them to. And then I need columns. Let's grab spandrels, and let's grab these like that. Then we can do not a freeze, but a thingamajiggy. What's it called here? Needs to be, I don't have that. Well, maybe I can do this one in a wooden color, kind of like that. The flooring is wood, a little bit like that. Maybe a little bit less blue, though. I think that is a little bit better. The walls are also wood. Not you, but you. Yes, in white. Do we have that in white? Of course we... Well... Okay, we are back. You don't know that. It has been, what has it? A day. For me. I had quite a lot of fun, doing the garden, and you can really see here how I built stuff up. I just added the kind of bigger planty stuff thingamajiggies, and I wanted to do stuff together as well. So I am actually going to go to this planter pot before I forget. We have this one, Flock of Wild Birds from the Country Living pack. Yeah, and I just really sized it down, and then basically just place it here and kind of hide it in a bush. And then we have a lot of birds in the garden because my sister actually does have quite a few birds in the garden. So we're going to start in the porch. The only thing that I did not look... Oh no, I'm going to start here in front of the porch. Never mind. So she has kind of a homemade garden bench here. So that's what I'm going... I think I also sized them up. So we're just going to put these here, which are the solitary stool from Spa Day. Grabbing are these from Horse Ranch. So I'm just going to raise it up once with the 9 key. And then holding Alt on my keyboard, I'm placing this. Yes. And then I'm going to select the middle one. And I'm going to scale it. It needs to be a hint smaller so that it doesn't flicker. I do want it a little bit more back. I want it a little bit more flush against here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the tool mode again. I'm going to select everything. And I'm doing that by holding down my Alt key while I'm clicking on the stuff. Holding down the Alt key again, and then I'm just clicking on the floor. Yes, and then we can do options, toggle group, and we have the bench. This is from Harrie, and it is from the Clean collection. You can stay there for now. Okay, what else do I need? We have a TV here. Not always, but they do have a TV that they can mount.
Rotate, change axis, yes. And then it needs to maybe 10 degrees.
Yeah, that is perfect. Okay, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to grab a pet bed from Sixam, from their small spaces set. And this is a little bit too small right now, but we're going to size it up. 1.2, let's see. Maybe 1.3. So this is from the Get Famous kit. I'm going to size it down 1 with the bracket key. Then I have here this table from Lifestyle. I'm going to size that down with the bracket key too. I'm going to raise it up with the 9 key once and pop it into place. I have a very cool painting that I actually downloaded by John Sims, and everything that I use is listed in the description box. CC. So she has a very much a beach theme. She also lives close to the sea, so not as close as I live to the sea because I don't know. The porch done. I think it looks cute. TV. Yeah, we have a light here, but that's fine. We're going to ignore that. Here she has also kind of a seating area, which is actually part of the set that is inside part of this set. The set like that. So yes. And then here I also gave her some two fruit trees and I think blackberries and strawberries here. I play tested it. She can get here if I put a thing there. So the other thing is I am going to grab this from Horse Ranch. I'm going to size it down with the bracket key twice, and then I'm going to raise it up with the 9 key, and I'll probably have to kind of make sure it doesn't float. Okay, no, yes, I like that. She has a corner sofa here. I could not find it, so I did find something, which is the Fumo sectional. For this to function, you have to have Dream Home Decorator, which she does, so that is nice. So she actually has a dining table there. She also has a rug underneath, and that one's actually better. So this is from the Organic set, or Organic. The next thing that I'm going to try and create, and I've already kind of fiddled around with it, and I think I have found a way that I like it, is her pond. I'm going to use a fountain though, like that. So the thing is, if I do this, can they get there? I'm going to playtest that. Okay, she can. Okay, well darling, you go sit there then. That does mean that I kind of maybe have to scoot this over a little bit still. Now you're standing inside the couch, honey buns. That's not really handy dandy, no. Yes, I'm going to go to half walls.
We're going to do this.
So honestly, she has an amazing pond that I cannot replicate. However, I can kind of fiddle around with it. So we have the glass walls now in base game, and she doesn't have that here, but she does have it here. And here, long, large bricks, and then in the dark color. I think we're going to do that. So I'm just going to make a a waterfall, and I'm going to use this one, which is from the Riviera Retreat kit. I also sized this one down, yes, with the bracket key. We're going to put that in the center, and I'm going to move this forward with the tool mod. So we have the grotto accent rock, the small one, in gray, and I'm basically going to use that to fill up the space here. I'm just going to raise that up with a 9 key. So if we go to live mode now, we have a little waterfall, and I just really wanted to do that. So the other thing that she has on top is actually there's a Buddha there, which we do not have in game, but I found something else. And what I found is this. It's in base game. It's from Year of the Pig, and the funny thing is that she's also born in the year of the pig if you go to the Chinese zodiac. So we're going to use this, and I'm going to raise that up, and I'm going to hide the part that we have here where the water is higher. So 1.3, like that. And then when we go to live mode, look how cute. Isn't it cute? I think it's cute. Now we're going to put the fishies in. She has a lot of fish. Sometimes she has ducks in there. So I'm just going to give her 2 ducks. But this is the garden, I believe. I think we're going to go inside. She has here a mat. So let's go to decorations. Yeah, we have that one, the sun rug, which is not really what she has there, but we can make it work. For the toilet, let me grab the pictures. She has a hanging toilet, but she has a nice one. She also has a very, very small sink. Let's see if I can find something. We could also do that one. Maybe that is even a better fit. We're going to size it down because it's tiny that she has. I'm going to put it there. Yes. Yes. So she has a calendar. Ah, here is one. 6 days of pets. She'll get that one. She doesn't have the pack, but we made a dog anyway, so she's just going to get that. Let me clutter up the toilet with all the, I don't know, knickknacks that she has there. So for the plant in the hallway, I am going to go to this one, the terracotta potted plant, and I have the lightest swatch. It's also sitting on top of a little table. So the one that matches the best what she has there is this one from, is it Eco Lifestyle, I think. I'm going to size it down twice. Put it in the corner, and then I'm going to put the plant on top. But it's clipping, so I'm going to pull it forward a little bit. And what I actually want is that thing that you see beneath it, I want that to hide in the table. She kind of also has blinds here. So what I can do is these in white. So let's see what we can do with this. And then kind of like that to mimic the fact that she has them there. She also has them here, but as I said, there's basically, I can just put a window there. She doesn't have it, but that's fine. It's The Sims, and I cannot do what I want in The Sims anyway. So I actually quite like the look of that. Also has that next to her front door. That's these. Well, basically, honestly, she only has one, technically. One window, that's what I mean. Yeah, kind of like that. So here she has shelving and such for coats. We call them flower bulb crates. That's kind of what she has there for the shoes and such. So the other thing that we have is this. So we have a bunch of clothing from Dream Home Decorator. Do we have something that screams a little bit more coats? We have this. She does have stuff on top, so I could do that. Let's do that one. And then let's also grab this one. Can I double it up? Oh, that is cool. Okay, the everyday casual hanging clothes. That one kind of looks a little bit more like jackets and such. Let's grab that one. That's a lot of coat, but that is fine. It's fine. So we have the casual kicks. We have flirty footwear. I'm just going to put on a bunch of different ones. Okay, like that. So now we have the shoes there. We have box there. I actually think that this is cool. Yeah, this can work. This can work. I'm going to put a plant there. She doesn't have it, but she's getting one. Let's grab another one of these. You know, the end table that I have, and then shorten it down by 2 like that, and then let's put a plant there. Let's put plant on top, plant on top, plant on top, like that. Yes, I like that. So another planty plant. Do I want to have a picture here? She doesn't have a picture there because, as I said, it's the stairs, but I can put a picture in because why not? Let's see if we have something cute. I could put koi in. Does that fit the rest of the decor? So the fun fact is she actually has kois in her pond. So let's put koi carper in there. Okay, so the other thing that I did here, this is actually backsplash from, what CC pack is it from? Felixandre, oh, the Florence. And the reason actually that I grabbed this is because she has a two-toned wall color. And I don't think that I can replicate that. So for the kitchen, I'm going to go again to CC. So I have from Harrie the Halcyon kitchen counter. And that just comes closest to what she has. Then for the fridge, she has a built-in fridge. And what I found was from SYB, the Haute Cuisine, it's an appliance nook, and we're going to use that. And then next to that is actually her refrigerator. And from Haute Cuisine, she has a built-in fridge, so I'm going to use that. Why is it a different color? It's white, and that's also white. It should be the same. Anyway, she has her oven in here, and I'm grabbing the one from Felix and Harrie, so House of Harlix, Kitchen 2.0 high oven. So the next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to show you how I'm going to get the grips. I don't know what they're called. I have here the legendary curtain rod in silver. How did I do it? Because it snaps to the wall, right? It does. So I have to remove the wall. So what I'm going to do is these are now freely placeable. So I'm going to Shift-T and then it should probably be minus. Let's go to -1 first and see where we're at. Okay, so it needs to be -2 probably. Yeah. So it's we're almost there. So it needs to be a little bit higher. So that is what I need to do. Kind of all the way around. So yeah, let me show you how I did that. Let's go next to the stove hood, which is basically this one. I'm just going to put up some lights here, kind of like that. Let's put up a shelf first. I constantly want to say plank. Kind of a country thingy that we don't have. So we'll just grab the Immaculate. She has her coffee maker there, which it's like this one, only hers is black. But what I'm going to do right now is I am going to do that, put it on top. It's probably not really functional if I put it there where I'm going to put it, but that is fine. I'm going to do it like this. And then I need to remove you and I need to remove you because I need to see what I'm doing here. And then I'm going to push this back into the corner like so. Then I need a tool mod and then I'm going to size it down to 0.01 to make it very, very small. Then it's very, very tiny. I kind of need to figure out where it's at. I cannot see where it's at. So I'm just going to do that to deselect stuff. Oh, this is also, I have a little bit of a thingy there, but I can hide that with clutter. So that kind of saves us a cabinet. So that is how you do that. Let me clutter up everything and I don't know, it's one of the things that I like to do most is, you know, the cluttery bits. So the next thing that I want to do is the dining table because I kind of need to figure out where to put the mural. So let's go to surfaces, dining tables, and this is going to be CC. She has an amazing dining table. Fermium dining table by 1D Moon, I think, from the Sims resource. And yes, it is listed down in the description box as well. I kind of need to see what color we need. I think this is a nice color. And actually she has the paws. are white. Table is also bigger though, but that is fine. The other thing that she has is kind of a bench, which looks like this. Probably not really functional if I put it like that. About if I kind of scale it up a little. So it's a little bit higher up. Yeah, I think this is fine. So the color is, it's a dark gray. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to put one there. I know that they don't have it, but I'm going to put one there anyway. I don't know, because this part is not functional. So now at least they have a functional dining table. And then also then there, we should have the mural. Now the mural is 5 spaces long, and I think this, no, I don't need the doors. I think this will work. So I'm going to go to wallpaper, and this is beach wall mural. It is very, very cool. So this is the first one, second, number 3, number 4, and then number 5. And then this is actually, so it kind of is like that. Then I think that's very, very cool. So, oh yeah, I washed my dreads, so they're still in the towel because it takes a while for them to dry. So, you know, and I didn't want to wait. So, where we were here with the lights, right? I downloaded these, which are from Simcredible, the Naturalis dining ceiling lamp, and they are not exact, but they are very close. So yes, I also added the trash can here, and I really scooted it. She actually has a trash can inside her kitchen cabinet, but I scooted it in really well. It functions. So yeah, the other thing I did is I gave her a dishwasher, or at least I think I gave her a dishwasher. Is that a dishwasher? Yeah. So dishwasher is underneath there. Here she has 2 smaller tables, and I actually found ones that kind of look not alike, but they give the same feel. And these are from the Kyoto kit by Felixandre. And I'm going to place one, and then the other one I'm going to size down with the bracket key. I'm kind of going to place kind of like in. No, do not turn. I do not want you to turn. I want you to scoot back a little. So she's going to get the conch shell. I think I'm going to use the lamp trick, and I want a thingy there. There. I want the conch shell kind of here, and maybe a tea light there. Let's see if we can execute that. So the conch shell I kind of want here a little bit. Something like this, but then very small. Yes, that is fine. But I need to raise this up with the 9 key. So I think like that. And I'm going to size that down with the bracket key, then put it on there, grab it, and then basically plop it there. And this kind of should work. It does. That is cute. Only the shell needs to be a little bit more this way. Okay, so the other thing that they have here on the table is, you know, the kids are there for with their laptops and such. We'll put it like that. So we're going to move that, and then we're going to grab this one first. And then we're going to put that one inside. Like that. And then we're going to move that again. Put the table back. Haha! What I found is this is actually a dining table from the Halcyon kit from Harrie. And this is the Nouveau Riche niche table, just in a different color. And I sized it down a little bit and then scooted it over. So that is kind of the way that the computer looks. Now the computer is also basically off center here, but I cannot do that. I'll just do this one, the all-in-one powerful PC. It is what it is. So that's the computer. Then for computer chair, we can just do that one, the boss. Okay, so the next thing is the TV stand. I'll do this. So I have, I don't know, a console table here. Let's remove those 2. Let's put this one here. 1.945. Yes. I need the middle shelf, yes. But then in white. However, if I place it like basically that. And then that. And then make them white. Looky. Well, it's not, oh, it's not completely white, is it? God damn it. Maybe that one. Is that better? Not really. You know what? I'm basically fabricating it anyway. This is fine. We're just going to do that. She also has shelves here. They kind of overlap a little bit more, but that is fine. So this is fine. It's all fine. It is all fine. So now I kind of need to clutter this bit up. So let me do that. You know, this is also something that I really enjoy doing, even though I cannot find stuff in The Sims. I like to make it myself if I can as well. Okay, let's go to the other side of the living room. Well, you already see kind of a world map here, right? But this is kind of what she has behind her couch. She has a very comfy sectional sofa, basically, or a corner couch, as we call it. Slouch couch by Charlie Pancakes. Let's use this one, which is from the same pack as the coffee table will be. I don't know. I kind of like it. Now we have two plankies, but that is fine. It is not exact, but it is very, very close to what she has. She has white paws, though. But I actually like this one a little bit more, which is the Harrie Coastal Wool Rug. It's not what she has, but I like it. It needs to be a tad smaller. Just a tad. Because she actually has it very much flush against her couch. That is a little bit better. Now I can kind of scoot it back a little bit more. Then here is the doggy bed. We will do that one. Yeah, that's kind of what he has as well. Just, you know, let's put it where all his toys are in there. So let's put that there. So my sister, she loves her pillows, and I will just put everything on the couch. And with basically everything on the couch, then that is the living room done. You have to let me know, sister dear, but I think I kind of nailed it. No, it's not exact, but honestly, looking at this, if you know my sister's house, you know it's her house. You know, does that make any sense? We also need to do the garage. So you come in here. She has their fridge. So we're going to start with the fridge. Kitchen 2.0 Siemens. Shall I just grab that one because we already have the kitchen 2.0? So it's kind of along there. There's something here. Maybe in cabinets and then yes. However, we have a black one for underneath there. I don't know if it's black or it's something like this. And then I don't know, we will I come there regularly in her shed as well, but I kind of forgot what she has there. So it's fine. We're just going to do this. I can do that. And then in white. It's all wood paneling inside. Well, it's actually kind of there. And then it's tilted a little bit forward. I'm going to look for darts. Is that what you call it in English? We do. Where's that from? I don't know where it's from, but I have one. It's from an event, I think, or special, whatever. There's a plum bob thingamajiggy next to it, but we have one. I don't know. There's basically stuff on there. She also does basically, if she's doing macrame, she also kind of does it there. So we can actually put then, I want to say two on top of each other, but let's just do that. Yes, and I'll clutter it up with stuff. I have cluttered up the shed, and you know, there are things, honestly, I don't really know what she has in the shed clutter-wise, and a lot of the clutter that she has, I cannot find anyway. So I just kind of did what I wanted. Instead of the chairs that she actually has hanging, I just grabbed that washing rack, and then with the tool mod, I turned it upside down and I elevated it, and we're just going to pretend that they're chairs. But yeah, the downstairs is done. So now we can go one floor up. Okay, so we have the bathroom, we have the clothing closet room stuff, then we have two bedrooms here. So let's start with the flooring and the wallpaper. Oh, I need to do the also the correct room. Needs to be this room. I think that kind of looks, I don't know, the most like what we have. So she actually has two. There's also, that's the trouble that we have here. There are windows here. Right now it is what it is. Maybe I'll fiddle around with it a little bit later. but it is what it is. Then next to basically this is also a mirror, just a simple white one, like that. Yes, so this one is basically done. Now we're going to go to my youngest niece. So the bed that I found is from the Fayun pack by Felixandre. For the bedding, I have the Octave double bed mattress from Harrie. Before I go any further, you see this here, there's nothing behind it. We're just going to pretend that there are windows behind here. I actually put windows here, same way as I did here, but they kept give me the glitchy things like we have here with the fishies. It did not go away in live mode. It pissed me off. So I removed them and I was like, we're just going to pretend that there are windows there. The other thing is this is very blue. And that is just the way that it is. I cannot, I tried, I cannot change that. I have here a bookcase from Base Game. Then I also found this cute poof or ottoman from the Snowy Escape pack, I believe, which is very, very cutesy. The other thing that I found were the Night Bright butterflies. There are actually a left one and a right one, but I was like, I don't know. I think that's cute for there. Here I will put the plenty of paintings from the kids room pack, I believe it is, because it looks cute. Yes. And then the other thing that she has here, she has a desk and some other stuff. So I have a desk from Base Game. I actually play tested it. If I place it here, it does function. So that is nice. The chair that I found is from Dream Home Decorator. Then here she has a cabinet. And the one that I grabbed is from the Berlin pack by Felixandre. It's the cabinet long. We're going to size it down a little though, so that it just fits a little bit better here. There's basically a cabinet part here. I cannot see on the pictures if there's also a cabinet part on the other side, but I'm just going to put that in. So we have here the Simply Squared End Table by B Modular from the Dream Home, whatever Majingi kit. So kind of like that. Yes. And then in there are, I have these two tripping on my cardboard box. They're not really cardboard boxes per se that she has there. So that is basically her cabinet done. There's also a TV above that cabinet, like this. I have a bedside table. She doesn't have a bedside table, as far as I could see, but she's getting a bedside table with a little lamp on there. And I also wanted to give her the cross stitch thingy. I also have a cute rug from Snowy Escape, and we're actually going to size that up with the bracket key. Place it like that. I think that is cute. Yes. And the other thing that I am going to do now is I'm also going to give her the laptop, and I'm going to place the desk light already on the desk, because I have found that that works best, because then it gets back its normal color, and I will probably have to do that with some clutter too. Yeah, this is Eva's room, and I think it looks cute. I think it looks cool. Oh yeah, I also put a pile of laundry on the floor because they're kids, you know, they're messy. We're going to go to the other bedroom, which is from my oldest niece called Fleur. Okay, so she has basically white walls, and then one wall is gray, and the gray wall is on this side. Like that, kind of like that. And her bed is here on this side. This will go here. Let's go and get her a rug. So this is from the Coastal Collection by Harrie. And this is a wool rug. Am I going to size it down? I think I am, just by one. And then for bedside table, the things that she has in the room are not in the Sims. So I'm kind of going to lean a little bit more on the color scheme that she has to kind of make everything matchy. You know, I have here the Foundry favorites end table, and I sized it down once. She has on there two planties. So for light, I think she has one of those wake up lights, which we don't have in the Sims, but I'm just grabbing this one. Okay, so that's basically the bedside table. There's not a lot on the bedside table. Maybe I'll put, oh, I can actually put the remote control on there. Yes, I can. Here on the wall, she actually has kind of black and white. It's not really quotes. It's just, you know, words that motivate her. We don't have that, but what I did find were these from the, I don't know, the modern simp temporary or whatever. And I actually thought that these would go with the vibe that we have in the room. And then on this side, she has a desk. Now, the desk that she has is kind of a gray, light gray, woody color, which we don't have. So yeah, the chair that I'm giving her is basically the same that I gave her sister, but then in the gray swatch. Now this is gray and that wood color, right? So the thing is she has a similar cabinet as her sister has, and actually the cabinet is a little bit different than what I gave Eva, but that is fine. So this is again the Felixandre Berlin cabinet, but I have it in gray, but then it's metallic, and that's not the vibe that we have here in the room. So I am going to go with the wood color and then kind of matching it to the chair. That was the idea. Then I have two of these. I don't know, two of these, and I have two of these. These two will basically go on this side, and then these two will be stacked and next to it inside this cabinet. So let me do that, because it's probably going to be very, very finicky.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Okay, I have fiddled around with it, and this is basically what I came up with. So, yes, she has kind of, clutter and some clothing in there that I will put in a little bit later. Now, though, we're going to hang the TV. So all the little knickknacks are being placed, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm not, because I filmed it and I did it. So the house is wider than it is in real life. So I have a little bit more room width-wise. So I thought, let me give her two chairs. These are from, I believe, Island Living. It's the Genesis armchair from, yes, Island Living. And I gave her also Whistler's, Whistler's mother. I always say Whistler's mother. If you know, you know. In the black, and I sized it down one. I would love to have something like this on my wall. But yeah, this is the last bedroom on this floor done. Next, we are going to go to the bathroom. The toilet is kind of there. Honestly, maybe I need to do that. If I do this, like that, and then I don't know if this will work, what I'm proposing. You know, why not? And then kind of maybe I can size it up a little. That is nice. That is nice. That is nice. Yeah, I think this one is nice. Okay, and that one is next to the door. So there, yeah, we'll do that one. Yes, and then there is a mirror on top. I could do that one and then bring this one forward a little, like that. So in other packs, I actually have freestanding showers. We are at the top floor, and as you can see, I already did some things because I kind of was fiddling around and playing around with everything. So here I do have those arches. I had them here initially in the bedroom as well, but it looked weird. So I removed them. That was it. We come upstairs here. Here are the stairs. And then on one side, she has her laundry room. And on the other side, she has kind of storage and where her hot water, basically boiler, central heating kettle is. Yes, that a bit difficult. So I have put in flooring there and some, I don't know, some extra light so you can kind of see a little bit more into it during gameplay. So here is the, there is a kettle boiler thingy in, I think it's for rent, but she doesn't have that pack. So I grabbed the, I don't know what it's called. What is it called? The fire prevention system utility. So I put that on the wall, and then I found some pipes in, I don't know if it's, I don't think it's Debug. These are the Vengeance pipe from, I don't know the pack, but it's a pack that she has. I think it's City Living, and I think it's also in basically wall decoration. So this one I sized down. This one I think is regular size or something. So we're just going to start with this side. Oh yes, I need you. Let's put you there. And let's put you here. So that's the other thing, that she can actually dry her wash here. So that was basically what I had planned to put here. And then we need to have, yes, I had you, I believe. You, I had you, the shoe rack, and I found the Soho wardrobe by Felix. And then I also have some clothing that I can hang here. I have some shoes that I can, I don't know, put in front here. So, no. And then for here, I don't know, we're just going to put some, do that, and then that, and we can put the shoes in as well. And then here I have shoe rack, put that there. What else did I have there? I had a bunch of, oh yes, I have the You Can Do It rolling craft car. You should fit right here. I have some boxes. I found stuff in Debug, and that's basically what I'm using here. Well, not all of it, but oh yes, I can actually do those here, and then a laundry basket with some clothing, I don't know, and some clothing on the floor, because why not? So that is then basically one side. Yes. Now we're going to go to the other side, which is the laundry room, where she has a washing machine. So she has it here in the corner, but we're going to put it here in the front, so that I know for sure that she can reach it. Then on top, we are going to put some laundry detergent, but I also had another one. Yes, so here from Syboulette. I thought that one was nice. And then I can also, I don't know, do a messy clothing pile there, because why not? Let's also, is this a, yes, this is one that works. So we're just going to put that one here. I'm going to grab one of these. And what I also found are laundry clips. Put those in as well. Size them down a little. Hello, dear. Like that. Oh yeah, and I also have an ironing board. You want to put that next to the washing machine. We have iron. Put that there. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Okay. So the other thing that I did here is I grabbed these, which are the Simcredible Minimal Sim Love the Less kitchen counter, and I put them on both sides. And then I added the Immaculate shelf in black, sized up, and put that on top, because this is basically kind of what she has. Yes. So this is going to be then the bedroom. And I am going to start with, let's start with the TV, because that's a big thing. And that's going to be here like that. So the bed that I have the base from Harrie from the country set, like that. And then I have the bedding also from the country set. And the colors that she has here are, it's kind of gray, white, and brown. I also have from the same set the end tables, which look most like the end tables that she has. She doesn't have a rug, but I wanted to give her one. Yes, and then let's do these two. So she does not have artwork there. She actually has Sweet Dreams in lettering on the wall, but I don't have that. So I was like, I don't know, let's just put these in. I think now we're going to clutter it up. So for the lights, I have from Harrie's Shop to Look table lamp. I'm going to size it down, and we're going to put that there and there for now. So, and then with all the knicky-knacks in place, which are not the same knickknacks that she has upstairs, but it is all fine. I thought that this was very, very cute. And then this is the last of the house. This is the last room that I had to do. The house is done. Yes. And I think I did good. So let me kind of see if I can give you a nice tour. Let's see if we can do that. So the front of the house with the little front garden that I actually forgot to put a bench in. I will put a bench in later. And then here we go to the front door, where we have the toilet here with all cool things. Yes, toilet there. And then the upstairs stairs to the upstairs first floor. Wow, yes, there. And then here we have shoes and such. Yes, a plant that she doesn't have there, because the Sims, it's fine. the koi's that she actually has in her pond. Yes, and here we go inside the living room. And then here she actually has a closet underneath the stairs that I haven't put anything in. You can add shelves and then put pantry stuff in there or something. Here we have the dog's corner. And then the couch. Door to the outside. And then here is her TV area. Computer. And then that's my brother-in-law. Here we have the dining table with the very awesome mural that I found. And then here we have the kitchen. With all the amenities that she is going to need. And then stuff there. Let's go to the outside, to the garden. Maybe I should put it in play mode. So we can kind of see what is happening here. Oh, apparently it's also starting to rain, but that is fine. There is dirty food there, but that is also fine. Oh no, we are going to be... Oh, it's also thundering. Wow. Anyway. So here we have her fishies and her ducks. Oh, they're babies. Oh, that's so cute. I didn't know that they could get babies. Oh, babies. If you know, you know. If you know me, then you know. Never mind. And then my sister is chilling here in the veranda. I understand that. Probably watching TV. Yes. This weekend we have Formula 1 again. Zandvoort. So she could watch it there if she wants to. And then let's go inside the garage. And then here we have all types of things. It's some stuff's clipping, but that is fine. Let's go upstairs then. Okay, so here we come upstairs and then we have the first room here is closets and laundry. And then when we go to this door, we have Eva's room with the butterflies. And that's actually my darling niece Fleur. Be glad I didn't put them also in your room. I was thinking about it, but yeah, no. And with the bed, everything. Does she have I don't remember if there is stuff. You cannot see if I'm putting it screen. Stuff down there in the little thingy there, but that's fine. So here is her room with, I don't know. She can do some stuff if she wants to. And then let's go this way. And then here is, why are you sleeping in your daughter's bed? Anyway, I'll fix that later. But here is Fleur's room. And I like it. I really like how this one turned out. Yes, I do. Okay, then we go to the bathroom. Nice bathroom with some towels hanging on there. Oh, I kind of expected to see myself, but... And then we go upstairs to the attic. When we go to the left, we have cluttery bits. Some clothing, some knickknacks, and the basically heating system. Then opposite that is the laundry room with the washing machine that is kind of disappearing sometimes. Shelf with stuff on it. And then here is all the washing basket thingies. And then when we go to the bedroom, then this is the bedroom. Yes. Yeah, the other houses that are here, I don't know. I will probably build them off camera, and then maybe I will do the interior, or maybe I can kind of make it a challenge as well, so that I can do, I don't know, color challenge for the rooms or something like that. Maybe that'll be fun. I don't know yet. And then that was it for this video. This was a big project for me. Honestly, I've been working on this for weeks. And the reason for that is I just want it to be as accurate as possible. The other thing is that I had to search for things because she doesn't have all the packs that I have. So in the description box is all the links to the stuff that I use. Now, there are links to packs from, for instance, Felix, Harrie. Those are complete, basically, packs that you can download that I used some stuff from. If I have single stuff, so what is single stuff? Oh yeah, the couch, for instance, that's just one link for the couch. Or let me know down below what you thought of the video. My dear sister, did I do good? Let me know. I think I did. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. Leave me a comment down below, and then I will see you in my next one.